Hello, everyone.
Especially to today's guests. I won't lie, this feels a little awkward.
Why is that?
Got used to sitting alone.
Understandable.
Anyway,
Ah!
time to switch seats.
Please don't do that again. No promises.
Oh, well, it looks like I'm first. I am James Fraser. I was part of a group called the Cambridge Ritualists, and we were some of the first to try and find the origin of theatre. And in my book, The Golden Bough, we put forth a theory that theatre came from religious ritual. We came to this idea by studying primitive cultures in Africa and Asia. First, you start worshipping some sort of deity or practice, and then ritual is created through an attempt to gain the deity's attention. Over time, those rituals soon birth myths. And through a merging of myth and ritual, with enough refinement and time, you finally get theatre. It does pain me to say that all the cultures we looked at were not yet at the theatre stage.
What?
Yes, for true theatre starts to look like that of ancient Greece, for all civilizations are trying to become like those of Europe and America. However, with enough time and refinement, I am certain many of these nations will
I'm
eventually
really going
reach the
to
point
enjoy
of the West.
this a lot.
I saw!
We here at the Lego Theatre Project just want everyone to know we don't approve of any Eurocentric garbage. I will be staying back here to make sure the other guy behaves.
Thank you so much, Tragedy. Okay, next.
Well, I guess it's my turn. I am a functionalist of the Bratislava Monasty School of Thought. Basically, Bratislav thought that myth is a statement of primeval reality which lives in the institutions and pursuits of a community. It justifies the precedent of an existing order. In simpler terms, myth is used to explain the world around us, and each culture around the world has different circumstances, and therefore each culture will produce unique mythology. Now you may ask what this has to do with theatre, and the answer is many functionalists use this theory to explain how ritual and myth were able to birth theatre.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you. You can go now.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
That's it, only 2 theories? For some reason I thought there'd be loads more.
We got one more for today, but for that we needed some help from Torgo.
It took a while, but I got him.
What the heck am I doing here? I'm a communication rhetoric theorist.
All will be revealed. Now get talking.
Fine, I'm Walter Fisher. My main claim to fame is narrative paradigm. I decided to go with paradigm instead of theory, for there is no genre, including technical communication, that is not an episode in the story of life. Our narrative paradigm promotes the belief that humans are storytellers, and that values, emotions, aesthetic considerations ground our beliefs and behaviors. Also, a good story can be more persuasive than the most rational logical argument. Here's a quick example. Our friend here loves growing things, but hates rabbits. What he didn't know is that there's always a bigger rabbit.
Ah!
Alright, it's not a very good example, but darn it, I'm tied up and want to go home. Anyway, I conceptualize the paradigm as a way to combat issues related in the public sphere, for human beings aren't able to make cohesive traditional arguments. At the time I came up with my paradigm, rational world paradigm was the theory used to satisfy public controversies. However, stories have the power to include a beginning, middle, and end of an argument, and that rational paradigm fails to do effective sense-making. There, I did a simplified version narrative paradigm. Can I go now?
Sure. See you later, Mr. Fisher.
Oh, come on, you could at least have untied me.
Okay, what did kidnapping have to do with theater?
Well,
Hey! I thought I asked you guys not to do that again!
but it's so much fun. Besides, walking's overrated.
She says.
Besides, there is a reason why we started in a cave. For it is in caves where humans discovered their creativity.
Many of you already know about cave paintings. However, there is evidence that besides cave paintings, humans had other forms of creativity.
People made jewelry out of whatever they could find for no other reason than possibly because they liked it. It might have also had a religious significance, but we don't know for sure. Even the oldest ceramic pot was given some sort of adornment.
There are even schools of thought that believe that creativity helped us evolve as human beings. Comedy and I tend to agree with those theories.
Very nice, but what the heck does any of this have to do with theater?
Because this strong creative streak is what separates humans from most other creatures on the planet.
No matter where you go on the planet, you will always find each culture has its own creative, artistic tradition.
And humans love to perform and entertain each other.
And what is theater than a person given a live performance in front of an audience?
When you put the human desire for creativity and the tendency to want to entertain others, it's not a question of if a culture will create theater, but when and what unique form it will take. This is our own personal theory that we call creative inevitability. But there are loads more. After all, there are as many theater theories as there are stars in the sky.
If you got your own, please post them below. Maybe we'll make a video in the future.
No, we will if we get enough comments. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for putting up with such a long episode.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this episode, please like, share, subscribe, or any combination thereof. If you missed our last episodes, they will be in cards right above. Thank you very much, and see you next time.